Alright, hello everyone. Nice to see you guys. I'm already in a match here, but playing some Battlefield 1 tonight. Lord. My team is currently losing here. Nice to see some of you guys are here ready though. Let me know. I kind of tried to replicate these settings I used last time. Oh lord, I just got killed by a tank. Let me know if the audio or anything's off. Yeah, hopefully everything should be working here fairly nice. Alright. Unfortunately, my team keeps letting them basically gank us with these tanks. But nice to see Uber, Carl, Randall, John, Labobo. But today a new DLC came out. It's called Apocalypse. There's only so there's 3 maps, and there's actually a new mode. Basically, it's ooh lord, I'm gonna die here. There's a new mode, basically aerial fights. So you're only in planes and stuff. Not exactly the best person at flying now, but this is one of the new maps. Basically, on it, one team starts out kind of at a disadvantage, but with a couple extra points here to start with. I'm on the basically defending team. Alright. We are losing B and losing fast. For anyone that doesn't know how Battlefield 1 plays though, I am going to die a whole lot. Oh, I forgot all about a tank. Basically, our team, we start out with more objectives here, but the enemy team actually has like vehicles like tanks and stuff, and we don't. But more or less, the mode I'm going to be playing is called Conquest. It's more or less controlling the objectives, and your team has to reach 1,000 first. Why don't I switch to something different, because I keep dying. Fiery Sohan, yeah. Lord, there's gas here? Alright. But this is set during World War I, so there's still gas over there, Cody. I'm not exactly the best at this game. Right? Nope. Somebody's over there. Honestly though, this map is the first time I'm playing it. Not sure I exactly like the whole idea of your team not having any tanks, because I've spent like half the game playing as assault, and I'm the only one trying to basically take out their vehicles. It hasn't really worked out very well. Alright, let me swap to something a little bit different. No one's gonna try to take out the tank. I will try yet again. Well, usually after this battle, I'm gonna pop it to basically it's gonna pick between all the maps. Take that tank, and I missed him. Oh god. Really? But yeah, I died quite a bit in this game. Hello Flame, Crazed Missile, Merlin.
We have lost objective dark.
Nice to see you guys. But I was thinking that this match was actually going to end before I start streaming. Kind of wished it, to be honest, because I'm dying a lot. Let's go into D here. Team is pretty outmatched here. They're still capping. And we lost. Big white flash here. I'm pretty sure we just lost. And the game froze, of all things. Awesome. I'm sure everyone's lights or room is lighting up here. But come on. You can do it, game. No, I'm gonna have to restart it. Ah, Lord. Well, that's a good way to start the stream off here. The game has... There we go. The game basically froze. Oh god. Thanks for tipping Levi a biscuit, Victor. That's the second time that's happened to me, the game freezing like that. There you go. Levi. Hey little buddy, you got a treat. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop into a quick match, and I can play Air Assault, but I am very, very bad at, or I'll play one more with Apocalypse and see what I get here. Yeah, I'm really bad at flying, but I can give that a shot if you guys want to see that. Basically, there's only 2 maps for it currently. So one, it's just straight up, both sides just have like attack planes, fighter planes. The other mode, or the other map in the mode, you're in planes, and also there's alright, so this is going to be the same map here. Hopefully I'm on the other side. There's like a behemoth on it, so a giant like Zeppelin, and a couple like airships and stuff. Well, I hope you survive that, Labobo. But yeah, kind of, you know, the mode that I'm playing in Battlefield 1, and especially since, you know, I don't like play it super. Oh god, I'm defending again. Be very interesting. Back to trying to survive against endless waves of tanks. Oh, awesome. Stop shooting me! That didn't last long. I die a lot. The points are basically based off of
we have lost
gaining
apples.
And holding the objectives. Alright, these people are not under fire over here. I'm gonna use my artillery. But more or less, with the new DLC, there's 3 maps. 2 of them you start out like this, where one team has all the objectives, and you're basically trying to hold back the other side. Got one more here. Oops, there's a sniper. Of course there's a sniper all the way over there. I'm actually going to pop back. Oh Lord. Yep, I'm a goner. But honestly, the one map I thought was really cool. It's not this one though. You're like in the mountains. That one I've enjoyed, but the other 2, you know, including this one, have been a little bit iffy. We're actually losing back here. Pop back to E here. So after this, I'll swap it to include all maps to kind of choose from. Like they got the sugar mill back here. Anybody wanna? No, I don't think anybody's gonna wanna let me drive them. For obvious reasons. Ah! I'm just like catching on fire and stuff. This might be a little bit better. Off-roading. I'm gonna ditch that. What do you mean, Carl?
A sentry kit is available near your location.
If it's freezing, that's something with your computer. Disconnecting wouldn't do that. You would just basically be kicked off the server. Something you can do, it helps if you have 2 monitors though, but if you play like in window, you technically could do it. Just have your task manager open and see if it's running out of RAM or CPU or GPU, stuff like that. I'm playing a medic now, so hopefully I don't feel the urge to rush guns a-blazing and get myself killed. It was really bad at shooting. But if you look at the upper left-hand corner in World of Tanks, so you have your FPS, you have the ping. Look at the... I don't think anyone's gonna revive me. Look at basically the little green and red light. If it's red, that's packet loss. If it's green, you don't have packet loss. But yeah, I think I might actually swap out of this map, because honestly, like, this is the 3rd or 4th round I've played on this. Every single one of them has been kind of miserable, honestly. I've been on, of course, the defending side on each one of them. Put down some tripwires. I got somebody. I'm gonna get the other people here. That spots people if they're
We have lost objective Fred.
Basically beneath it. Whoa, I barely even stood up and you shot me. Alright. That's that guy all the way back there. He's probably gonna kill me. I know he knows I'm here. And yet I still keep popping out. Yep, somebody else is shooting me. Kind of lost them. He just got headshot there. I don't know honestly why I picked a scout, to be honest, because I'm really bad at sniping stuff. Like, no joke, I am really bad at sniping stuff. It's okay, there's just a tank in front of us. Let's see what we can do against it. Some things are not destructible. This windmill is one of them. Most buildings, though, you can destroy all the way down to basically nothing. They set something there. I don't think anybody's up here. Hello, Alfaro. Trying my best not to completely stink at this game. I'm not exactly the best Battlefield player, but Over here, I feel like... Yeah, I should have been able to hit him. I just literally cannot aim for my life. Somebody's shooting at me. Yep. That's killed me there. I honestly can't even see down this way.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Got one of them. I don't think they thought I was in here, honestly. When in doubt, hide behind the stairs.
Das ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat.
Holy crap, I hit somebody. So many people just honestly sit all the way at the back of the map. Got another one. And try to pull off like max range sniping. At least I'm a little bit closer to the fight here. Somebody's here. I can see at the top there, there's red and blue on B now. Oh, somebody here. He's that way somewhere. Somebody's with me now.
We have taken objective Edward.
Let's go run right into him. I honestly can't really read, and as far as your internet problem and stuff, Carl, I don't really understand exactly what is wrong. It's a little hard to read. This game's honestly harder than Tanks to catch up on chat for me. But basically, if you're having some internet connection, like if you're over Wi-Fi, try, you know, plugging it in as far as your Ethernet wire. If you can do that to see if that fixes it, then you know it's a Wi-Fi problem. If it's packet loss with your Ethernet, oh lord, a little bit too many people there for me. If there's still packet loss when that's happening, something's wrong with like your router, your modem, something like that. I got someone with that tripwire I set a while ago. So spotting enemies. Like I can see the map in the bottom left, which I can enlarge if I want to, but green is the people in my squad. Red, I can press Q, or anyone else can press Q, so yeah. I guess got killed there. You kind of spot them for a certain amount of seconds. Or if you're like firing at them or they're firing at you, they pop up as red. But basically, so these red guys are either shooting at someone or somebody is pressing Q and spotting them. I'm actually going to pop back this way because it would be easier if we can, excuse me, get them out. Different. I'll get a shotgun here. This guy probably should have just stayed in there, but ooh, Lord. Of course I missed him. Okay, that sounds good. But if anyone has any, as far as Overwatch, it depends on if it gets voted for Tuesday's game. That's really what that comes down to. So possibly next Tuesday if that's what gets voted in. I really wanted to spawn in a trench, but yeah. That's what I get for... Oh lord, there's a crap ton of people here.
We are losing objective Freddy.
Quite a bit of people here. Didn't even see that guy. He was getting knifed. I missed him. Field of view on 90? What do you mean by that? Like my field of view is at 105? I haven't really noticed anything. Like not because that would restrict it if I'm not mistaken. I'm just honestly I'm a klutz in this game and I can't even see anything, and I just end up rushing in front of enemies like that and I can't even kill them. I have a fiance. But when it comes to laptops, yeah, I'm kind of clueless when it comes to them. All right, I'm gonna follow this guy and head this way. We're probably gonna lose. Oh, awesome! It's a random fire there. I'm gonna try to get in here. Think anyone's up here?
An anti-vehicle kit is available near your location.
Anti-vehicle? Where is it? I don't see
We have
one.
lost objective Freddy.
It's all the way that way. It's gonna be risky. Risky to try to get that, but I guess it's worth it if I can grab that.
Kit is available near your location.
Somebody honestly might beat me to it though. I've honestly never had this before.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Okay. I've been complaining about not being able to kill tanks, so I guess now's my time to shine, maybe. Guessing my 3 slot is something to spot. Take out tanks, but
we have lost objective Freddy.
yeah, I can't really help you, dude. Sorry.
We have taken objective Charlie.
You figure I get this thing and there's no enemy tanks. Oh god. Of course somebody sees me. Oh lord. Yeah, as far as the game, the only thing that, like, I have settings, a lot of them are on low. Like, I have terrain and stuff up higher. I just have to turn some stuff down that affects, like, lighting and stuff for the CPU. Because streaming it is pretty intensive as far as the CPU for Battlefield, with all the different objects kind of floating around. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I killed him, but I'm just terrible. Alright, I'm gonna pop into a different server here. That way I can get into a different type of map, essentially. But let me start a raffle here. Do 1,000 Levi biscuits for the winner. Or why don't I play one of these? I'll play one air assault battle here. He might have been in an E25, yes. I don't have any of them. So this is basically gonna be, alright, I've played Razor's Edge before. You guys get to see me fail at flying here. Because it's a little bit different than World of Warplanes and a little I just find it a little bit harder to steer. Gotta wait for people to ready up here. Or basically load in, more or less. Hello, Fix It. Nice to see you. Bitch, I gotta mute this for a second. Okay, just flash for a second there. Go. Alright, so basically the premise of this is we have a behemoth, and it looks like they don't. And I guess we have to protect ours. Oh Lord, I picked the wrong plane, honestly. I wanted a fighter. I'm in a basically ground attack, and there's basically not an enemy behemoth for me to face off against. That's destroyed. Somebody kill him, please. I definitely picked the wrong plane now. It's so weird playing this. I'm like turning, like turn! Ah, I'm stuck on a teammate. Luckily there's no friendly damage. But it's not like World of Warplanes to where your plane turns as much when you're trying to go up, down, left, right. Yeah, I'm just getting torn apart. Not to say I want to die, but I kind of want to die. To be honest, I want to switch into a different plane. Hello, Andrew and Aaron. All right, there we go. That's what I want. I want to get into a fighter here. Hello, Graham. Nice to see you. All right, there we go. This is a little bit better here. The other one couldn't go as fast, nor could it turn as fast.
Return to the combat area.
Ah, crap, he's trying to get me down far. No. Technically, I could spawn in the behemoth if I wanted to, and you use like AA guns against the enemy planes.
Feindliches Flugzeug!
Hit him with, set him on fire if I'm not mistaken. Kind of a limited round. Alright, he's a goner. Opposite way. We'll go after the bomber here. hopefully. Like turn plane. It's just it's weird. The planes don't really turn like you would think they would. They turn pretty decent left and right, but going up and down is different than what I'm used to as far as a flying game is concerned. Definitely can't look at chat though, or else I'll probably crash into my own, I don't want to call it a blimp, but oh god. Because I do not want to hit the green things. They explode. I found that out when I played a little earlier.
We have almost won.
Luckily though, they haven't really gotten much damage on our behemoth, or else they would have a chance to win. Disabled him. That almost sounded like something from Star Wars. That plane kind of crashing a little bit. That's what they're focusing on, because if they can destroy that, they probably have a good chance of winning, I'm guessing. Oh god. Yep, there is an enemy there. My wing. Congrats, Randall, on winning. Yeah, I'm not gonna fix it again. We've almost won. The other time I played on this map, both teams had behemoths, so a little bit more chaotic. Sit under him.
Feindflugzeug, aufpassen!
One thing I do like about this is I can actually practice flying, so if there is a plane on one of these other maps, I will actually pop into it because I won't crash immediately. They only got 10% as far as damaging our behemoth though, so I did really bad looking at that score. I was 16 out of 20 there. But at least I'm gonna hop into a different. Thank you 145 for the subscription. Let's hop into I'll play mixed maps here. But yeah, if anyone has any, if you have any questions about this game, I'll do my best to answer them. If you have any questions about, you know, tanks and other stuff, I don't mind answering questions about World of Tanks and stuff. I finally updated. Yeah, my PC specs are actually up to date now. All right. Remember play this map before? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna start with assault. Here we go. Come on, stop dropping frames. I don't know why this map is making. It's dropping frames left and right here. Oh god, we are getting... I basically entered a spot where everyone's getting, like, headshot. Yeah. Well, yes, if you look at me at the bottom, my account level or soldier level is 25. Some people are at like 131, and that's the max it looks like the person at the top of my team and the enemy team. To where, yeah, they have played this quite a bit. It's been out for, over a year, so I'm actually gonna, I like playing support, honestly, and it doesn't look like there's any vehicles. About B here. I've never played this map, honestly, but I'm a little confused as to why my PC's under 60 FPS, because it shouldn't be. Like, it's not maxing out my CPU or GPU. Might just be something with the map here. I kind of like support because since I don't play this a whole lot, it gives me a nice little already view, and I can kind of see what's going on in an objective before pushing in. Still doesn't help if like I get a grenade thrown at me or something. My favorite tank, T110E3. Object 140 is the stream's favorite tank though.
Munition, greif zu! Braucht jemand Munition?
So, one thing you'll notice is if, like, the screen gets, like, dark, more or less it's somebody firing at me, but, like, me using a machine gun here, it has higher suppression, so if I'm shooting around, like, an enemy, it'll actually make it harder for them to actually see and hit other people. Oh, I skipped the Saint meal, or not the Saint, the starter meal. I keep saying Saint because, you know, a lot of, even myself, I just say ST a meal. But, I actually, oh, I got lit up there. I actually, after the stream, so I have the RHM, what is it, Panzerwagen now, tier 10 light. I did, finish off the RU-251. Bogus trying to claw our way. Fortunately, I've gotten some smaller maps, where some maps, I really like the city ones that have a lot of vehicles on them, and I find city combat to be pretty fun. That can't kill me outright. Gas up here. About to get rushed. I'm hoping that they come right through the trench here. They probably won't though. Go figure. Once I take my mask off, somebody pops around the corner there. Yeah, we lost, but alright. This is the map I like. Vote for it, please. I don't think I've actually ever, or no, I have played Rupture, but this was one of my favorite maps here. What is it? Saristan? So as far as storing the games, so on this PC, I have 750 gigabyte solid state drive for like my operating system, plus I have like my core programs on, like for, you know, anything non-gaming related. I have a hard drive, 2 terabytes for like games I don't play a lot or don't need like to load fast. Like, take for example, World of Warplanes is on there because it doesn't really need a solid state drive to like load a map fast, because the maps load pretty quickly. And I also use that for like storing my images and, you know, basically recording videos, rendering videos, stuff like that. See if I can get into a tank here. I probably won't be able to. People are typically pretty fast about it. No, I got into an artillery truck, but that's my fault. I should have tried to switch over to a tank. But then I have a third one. It's smaller, so it's only 250 gigabytes, but that is kind of my gaming. But Lord, please don't shoot me, plane. That's my gaming one. So I keep, right now I have World of Tanks, the test server for tanks, Battlefield 1 on it. I forget what else. I had Dreadnought on it, but I pulled it off until I am done not streaming when the test server is done. But I switch it depending on what I'm kind of playing for a week or so.
We have taken objective Edward.
I'm really sad I didn't have a truck. Or not a truck, a tank.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Panzer!
It has a lot of bullet drop.
We have taken objective Duff.
I'm sure most people know what that tank looks like. No idea what this is. Oh, I can drop mines. Okay. So I can drop mines there. Oh, that's nice to know.
Soldat gesichtet!
I feel like I'm kind of holding my team back if I'm in this. Yeah, since I don't play Battlefield a lot, I try to put myself in positions where I'm like helping my team, but I'm not like needed to be on the front line, because honestly, I don't play a ton of first-person shooters, and a lot of people who do, Vegas, A, probably have better reflexes than me, but B, just know the maps a little bit better than I do. Get out of that house.
We have taken objective Alpha.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. I think that's the understatement of the year, though.
Ich hab hier einen Sanitäter!
Ah, there's a horse charging me. Load. Darn. Hello, MW. Nice to see you. It's all good, Graham. Nice to see you. Have a nice one. Alright, so no more tank for me. I'm switching this for the next time I get it. Why don't I do a heavy tank? Who sees it? Who knows if I'm going to get it though, but I'm going to swap to port. I'll let someone else have the tank though. Oh, I know. Well, that technically was an artillery truck.
Hier, frische Munition!
There's a lot of enemies across here. Oh god. And I start getting shot from the right. Okay. Team not doing terrible, but our team is barely winning here. Still haven't gotten back as far as vehicle goes. I'm popping into the best class that I am a pro at here, a horse. Sure you guys remember the last stream, for those that watched the last Battlefield stream, how good I am at in cavalry here. You just run at people with a sword and you scream at them. Levitating. Oh yeah, I actually get killed. Oh, I got so many points from doing that. I dropped some mines in the artillery truck, I think on that side of the bridge or at the other objective there before I died. And somebody just ran over it with a full vehicle load of a squad. That's where, you know, this game, even though I'm not good at it, it's just fun playing and doing different little things like that. Oh yeah, I just first killing a horse. I've been practicing a little bit. Okay, there's actually a lot of people on my team here. Maybe I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I completely missed him. Thank you, teammate.
We have taken objective butter.
They have objective A, so they're all going to be over that way. Come on, little horsey. Probably should not be. I guess reverted back to how I was playing last stream in a horse rider. Alright, someone's in a heavy tank here. Why don't I hop in with them? Let me switch to something I can repair it if need be. I've got the rear here. Let's see, how close are we to? Yeah, we're getting there as far as getting to the fight. Well, yeah. Hopefully he does not run over that explosive that's in the road. Looks like they took it out. If he didn't, I will be... Yep. He literally just ran over the explosive in the road. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, somebody spotted it for him, and he still ran it over. He's pushing me here. Luckily there's no team damage. You can kill yourself, but a teammate can't kill you, unfortunately. I was gonna say, you better not leave without me, dude.
We have lost objective butter.
I'm gonna use this so I can actually shoot forward if possible. God, why are you pushing in so far? I do know, like, they're literally their entire team is there. Oh my god. Alright, so that was not my fault. That person should not drive a tank again. I'm gonna hop into over here. Preemptively, because there's not really many buildings, I'm just gonna pop down some trip wires there for the future.
Feindlicher Soldat! Da!
Actually hit him. I'm not gonna deal with the whole zeroing distance thing, that'll take me way too long.
Feindlicher Panzer!
An enemy behemoth is en route.
Okay, they got a behemoth because we're up by... Yeah, we're up by 200 points, so they're gonna have a large tank. That's just awesome. For them at least.
An enemy behemoth has arrived.
So basically it's the... Not the pity thing, because I've gotten it a lot, but if your team needs some help and you're down by a certain amount of points, I guess by around the 10-minute mark, maybe. Or no, it's a little over 10 minutes here. They sent a behemoth in to kind of even things out a little bit. I've had it work either way because I've had people try to troll in it to where they grab it on your team and then they run to the back of the map and don't do anything. Blacklist the tank driver. I technically can blacklist them, but it wouldn't show up in the game. It would be through Origin, which is basically like the Wargaming Center.
We control.
Oh god, there's a lot of bombs there.
Panzer gesichtet, aufpassen!
Can't even hit someone standing still. Oh, he got set on fire. I didn't do.
Das seien Ihre Soldaten! Feindlicher Panzer gesichtet! Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat! Soldat da drüben! Vorsicht! Ein Soldat!
Some people get really into as far as you technically can like hone your shot in a little
Seine Ihrer Soldaten!
bit. I just wing it and it works. Works sometimes. Like there. Something's... Oh, that guy. That looked like I just hit him, but I guess not. Maybe that's an artillery truck. I thought it was a guy standing on like a thing in place. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Speer gesichtet!
Got him again. Okay. Keep lining up, people. Don't move. It'll take me a few shots. You're laying down.
Da, feindliche Panzerfahrer!
Don't know how I'm hitting some of these, to be honest. Like usually I miss like every single shot. There's the enemy behemoth here, so I'm gonna pop into assault and hopefully run right into the thing and kill it. That's my plan at least. Basically it's like a giant tank that has a crap ton of hit points. It only can drive like on a certain route essentially. Like you can choose whether it goes forward or backwards, but it looks like the person driving it is just literally holding down the forward button and it's just going, yeah, it's going right past the objectives. Crap, I killed somebody. Unfortunately, someone with a shotgun right behind them. Oh, I do die a lot, especially when people revive you like that and they don't check to make sure any enemies are there. Technically, you know, I've died 6 times. I got 12 kills though, so I'm actually doing good, well, by my standards, but as far as the game standards are too, it's not bad.
We have lost objective Edward.
This guy's probably gonna rush me. Never mind, my teammate's there too. Alright, I'm we're about to win. Ah, oh well. I was gonna go in with some, not C4, but dynamite. Something I like to do where, you know, since I play this for fun, like I'll run around, which is kind of why I like city maps, and I'll just blow like a hole through like a building or something to kill people. We've saw both of those last stream, but Empire's Edge I liked a little bit more there. But no, I'm gonna go for the desert. I'm gonna start another raffle too. I'm gonna try to do it in between matches here. How long have I been doing YouTube? So technically I've been, I think my first video, they're private because they have nothing to do with like World of Tanks or anything. But those people were really good, whatever clan they are. But basically it's like 2006 was my first video I ever made. But when I actually started, say, YouTube as far as videos, it started with World of Tanks. That was in 2011. So I guess that's why we won, because we have the BAWO clan on our team. Yeah. So that's when I started. I didn't start, say, like, commentary until I think like 2012. Like all my... It's weird. Basically, back then, when I first started doing videos, there were hardly any people that actually did like commentary for World of Tanks. Where I just posted like Ace Tankers, stuff like that, and I got a lot of views per video just for doing something like that. Where that was, I actually started making videos, if I'm not mistaken, before, say, someone like Quickie Baby got famous. But I didn't do commentary for a few reasons. Like, A, I didn't have a microphone, but living at my parents' house, it was definitely, because I was basically finishing college up a year prior to that.
Looking our plane.
It was a little bit hard to do commentary there. I had to do it like late at night and stuff like that. Come on, have a tank. Prepared a little bit. Trying to get into, there's a little bit more fighting here. Man, if this thing was in World of Tanks. It's even got a little thing telling you where to shoot the weak spot. Sorry, building.
We have taken objective Butter.
There's a horse. Somebody shoot the horse. Why are you shooting the other direction? I only can shoot out the front, but the other people that's in the tank with me can. Oh god. Maybe I should pay a little bit more attention here. I'm getting hit by a couple things. Need to get myself somewhere that I can repair a little bit. Oh, just as I said that. Yeah, I shouldn't have stopped there. Oh god. Yeah. Time to get into a class that I'm actually a little bit better at. That. Here's my dead body over here.
We are losing objective Charlie.
That's where I'm trying to get over to. See that there's a...
We have lost objective Charlie.
Crap. Didn't even look like he was playing, but definitely shooting at me.
Ammunition. That's an enemy medic.
Get off. Congrats, Fix-It Man, on winning the raffle. Oh god. Yep. Yep, my building is taken out there. Oh, let me in the window! Oh. And of course somebody's behind me. That was not the best spot to repair. Nor was that the best spot to stop. It just reminded me. I saw someone. I get like alerts if people comment on my videos, but get an attack plane here. Somebody earlier, I promptly hid them because I didn't even. Usually I respond even if people are a little bit like trolly, but this person was telling me that it was based off of that one video I made for the Object 257 on the test server. Like why it shouldn't be implemented and why it's a little bit broken before they had nerfed it, you know, the side armor. He was telling me that I wasn't basically allowed to make a video about that and act like Quickie Baby by just making a video with me with a headset and a microphone talking about a tank because I wasn't qualified enough. That's basically how I took it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it was way too much for me to actually take in to where I'm like, delete. Yeah. I got probably killed there. But yeah, usually I would reply with like something like, oh, like, you know, this was from the test server, like, you know, it basically wasn't based off a live server to where they did nerf it and it's actually a little bit more balanced now, but it was just so like far out there that I'm like, nah, it's not even worth arguing with this person. I get better accuracy for setting up the tripod on this. That's why I keep going prone. I feel like that plane is coming right at me for some reason, even though it shouldn't. Oh god. I heard someone screaming, and luckily they did that because kind of what gave him away. Right, that guy's getting stabbed, that enemy.
Take the ammo.
Not fall off the cliff.
We have taken objective Charlie.
There he is. Hello, nice guy. Nice to see you. I killed somebody and I didn't get absolutely torn to shreds. I'll get in the truck. Please don't drive me to my death, please.
Objective Edward.
Heard something fly by us. We don't really have that much health, which is a little bit terrifying. Pretty much one good shot from something is going to kill all four of us. Yeah, I'm gonna get out now. I don't think that helped very much, but I'm pretty sure that truck just died.
That ammo's got your name on it. There's ammo.
Our team's doing all right here. We're a little bit ahead.
Enemy plane up there.
Don't think that I'm gonna last long here if I could stay exactly where I'm at. Almost.
We have lost objective.
One of them.
There's actually somebody there. Ah, crap. That guy popped up right before he died. Yeah, at least I'm not doing too bad here. A little bit proud of myself that I actually made it there. Let me... Probably not going to go very well, but I'm going to hop into a plane. Heavy bomber.
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Apple.
God.
We have taken
Yeah,
objective
this
Apple.
is abort. We're aborting here. That was all kinds of I was going to die immediately there. We're actually starting to pull away a little bit.
We have taken objective Apple.
Fortunately now, you get like a special class if you're in a vehicle. Like I can repair stuff, I can shoot a flare gun, but the gun's a little dinky here. Kind of like a really weak sniper rifle. Go figure, the freaking enemy plane is, or was trying to shoot me. Oh crap! Oh my god. Well, that's a first. I've never been lanced. I've gotten basically chopped down by a sword, but I've never been lanced. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a plane again. Doesn't seem like my team really wants to do the planes. I guess that means that I'm just gonna crash into that guy. Screw it. I'll let my plane blow up after that. Or crap. I hope my plane blew up. It was really out in nowhere.
Throwing a grenade.
use the frickin' knife here. That didn't work. I was trying to come up from behind him, but obviously that did not work there. Well, that's kind of, this was part of the, there is a single player to Battlefield 1. This is part of that campaign, basically. I'm gonna swap to a medic and try to keep myself out of trouble.
For you, first aid.
Try. Really, all I can do is heal people, revive people.
I need more ammunition.
We have taken objective Duff.
Doesn't look like the enemy team is really trying to push other objectives. Like, we're holding E, but doesn't seem like they're too inclined to go take the other ones. Oh god. Usually they drop bombs when they fly that low.
There, first aid for you.
I don't think we'll be able to get to this guy.
Do you want me to patch you up?
Here you go, Gryffindor. I've got, I don't have it on this, but I actually carry a meat cleaver on one of my classes. If you catch someone from behind, it's basically a one-hit kill. Like if you sneak up on them. But obviously running at them at full speed, hoping to shank them does not work out too well. He's shooting me from all the way over there. Alright. I feel like I have nothing to shoot here since I'm a medic. But he's shooting me, like, literally running away from the fight. I'm trying to get back over to the town here. I'd say, as far as GPUs and stuff I use NVIDIA, I've never had a problem with them either. And then I use, for my CPUs, Intel. I know NVIDIA is a little bit more expensive, but, you know, you're paying, in my opinion, you pay what you, or you're getting what you pay for, so. I can't shoot! I got him! I'm here. No, that's my kill. I can't heal him through a.
We have lost objective apples.
Like I can't heal him through a palm tree. Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip. Hopefully you enjoy watching me die so much here. Although this is another battle. I'm tied 6-6, but this map, I like it. It's a little bit different than the other maps, but again, I really want like a heavily city map, heavily covered city map. Or that it's just, usually I die a lot on those maps, but it's really fun. Don't know how he took both my shots and that guy's shots.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Oh god, we just lost like all the objectives here. Oop, don't want to go into there. Blind shot, if there ever was one. Here goes nothing here. I was gonna try to bayonet charge him.
Taken objective butter. We have taken objective Charlie. An
I would
enemy
say
armored train is en route.
a better thing for this would basically be a drink, like for when I actually do something properly. Oh god, there's a storm coming in. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, map. You're the best for doing this to me. I already can't fly a freaking plane, and now it's like a sandstorm. At least everybody else is suffering the same fate as me here. I went into a bomber here so I could
We have lost objective.
they have a armored train coming. Since they're down by a few points. Having trouble just... I'm trying to straighten my freaking plane out here and it's not letting me. Straighten. There we go. Well, at least I haven't been shot down yet, but I'm afraid I'm gonna like crash. Where's their train? I feel like it should be right here.
We have taken objective.
There we go. I hit that a little bit. I know the dust storm is like literally... I can't see! Unfortunately, they know where I'm at now. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to crash said plane and hopefully cap this. I'll probably end up dying. Yep.
We have taken objective Edward.
Yep. I get so lucky that, yeah. Of course there's one person sitting out in the center of the desert with a sniper rifle. I know you might die of thirst. Alright. I have an armored train. Know what I want to against. Probably just gonna do support here.
Take the ammo.
Honestly, I never knew that a dust storm kicked up on this. It didn't happen the last time I played this map. See you, Bobo. Thanks for watching tonight.
Ammunition for you.
Hey, this match, they're not even pushing into us, which is a little depressing. Like they have their armored train, but they're not pushing with it. I don't even know where that plane went.
Here's some ammo.
Oops. Yeah,
Some ammo. Take it.
I'm gonna make it here. Somebody on their train sees me.
Grab that ammunition.
Let's say if I stand up, I'm gonna die. At the very least, you can watch me play tanks if it's not working for you. But I hate computer problems. Like whenever I have to troubleshoot something, it's not pretty. I usually do it a lot. It's a lot of Googling. Honestly though, like, I kind of wish we would just win this because the enemy, like, I'm gonna head back here because that's really the only place that there's enemy players, but like they're not pushing anywhere. Just thank God that dust storm's over. That was getting really annoying.
Ammo! Right there!
Alright. Back to holding this.
That ammo's for you!
Oh god. Maybe not. There's a plane behind us. Why wouldn't there be? I'm starting to fall back a little bit. Now I'm 2 down as far as my kill to deaths here. I might actually... I'm on the same team as this clan again, to where it almost makes it... I'm gonna switch servers after this. It almost makes it too easy, I hate to say. Hop into an assault tank. Like an AMX 50 Foch here. Like it's grandfather tank, basically. Deploy. It's as if you're overrun. Deploy a carrier pigeon to basically bomb yourself. That's comforting. Oh, I'll remember that one. I'm really surprised they're not pushing with their train. So that comes down to somebody is able to... That really looks like I hit him. I'm kind of upset that didn't do anything. That might actually be my teammate though. Whoever's in the driver's seat of that train probably doesn't know that they can push forward to where it basically screws their whole team over. Because the whole point of a behemoth like that is it pushes through the map, so you can't spawn camp. It's probably the best you'll see me play in AMX 50 Foch. Not that that's what this tank actually is, but it's close enough. So I'm gonna switch servers since this one's a little, or I'll probably end up on, no, I'm gonna switch servers so it's a little bit more fair. Because it seems like whatever side you aren't on, whatever side doesn't have those clan members who are probably the people that run that server, you're probably gonna lose. This hop, hopefully I get a different one here. Which, starting another raffle since in between battles here. I'll open a battle pack too and see what I get here. Essentially you get like, you know, weapon skins and stuff like that. Whereas my soldier here, that looks like I found the battle. Got a different map here. Alright, so that game just ended. Hopefully it's not the one I just left, to be honest, but it'll load here in a second. Churchill gun carrier or gun carriage. Alright, you can load now. Which I kind of expect, so my next tank stream is going to be Thursday morning. I remember this map now. Thursday morning, to where I think the test server might honestly update again. So I want to get this ship here. So essentially you have a large, I just want to get on it. Somebody already, whoop, there we go. Yeah, somebody actually does not want to drive it. Okay. They're gonna leave that to me, which is very terrifying, to be honest. That they would trust me with that. So essentially you have a large, I don't even know what it is, I guess a seawall here, but we're attacking and spawning off of it, but we start with a couple, 300, I guess, points more than they do. Alright people, they're all freaking aiming back, but they're not aiming at the guy that's shooting us.
Enemy soldier. AA gun spotted. Yeah, enemy soldier.
Like, come on guys, like, it's not rocket science here. Like, I'm trying not to drive us like too close or anything, but all three of the people I could see that were on that destroyer with me, they were all aiming basically back here, and the enemies were here. Oh Lord. Alright. I need to get myself in a... Maybe it won't let me in a... Okay, squad. I need to get myself in a squad. That way I can spawn with them here. Pick... I'll go with medic here. But basically we start off at a slightly disadvantage as far as the objectives go. But we have a slight advantage as far as like ships and stuff like that go. Ooh, crap. There's a guy there. I thought the people behind me were not gonna do that, but oh well. Or they were basically going to protect me. Why I thought that though. Hop into a blimp.
We have taken objective Edward.
I don't know why I chose to go into a blimp, but oh god. I don't know who is hitting me, but it's fairly annoying. Oh god, I'm dropping bombs on somebody. Alright, so that worked. No, go up, go up. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way here. Yep, it's almost crashed the airship, blimp, whatever you want to call it. Trying to find. This calls in an artillery strike, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure we're going to be taking a dive off of this. Yeah, I'm getting off of this. I'm really not good flying that. Congrats, Andrew, on winning the raffle. Really not good at that. That's where, like, I know pulling up makes me go up, but I'm sitting there like pulling my mouse up and it's not going up at all. See, their enemy airship is flying high. Me, not so much. Alright, your name is very fitting. It has shadows in it. He's just laying there in a shadow. I agree with you, Mo. Like, I don't play it as much as I probably would like to at times, because I have fun playing this, but like, I don't take it too seriously like I do. My main game is World of Tanks, but whenever I do play it, I have a pretty fun time. Okay, let's get back into a destroyer here. Hopefully the people that actually join me, I'm already getting shot by something.
I'm looking at AA guns.
Being nailed by an AA gun. And there's another one at the plane. Yeah, it's kind of, this is kind of pointless now because I can't hit them so far away there. I don't even think, nah, that's not even where he is. But maybe I should have stayed in the other server that had I was on the good team. But I'm just gonna pop on and basically play on the main area here. Because as far as the ships and stuff going, it seems like whenever I spawn, nobody is actually helping take out the people that sit in these AA guns. They're not even guns basically to take out ships, but they're just literally sitting there chipping off like 10% of my HP at a time.
There's ammo.
God, we are getting bombed here.
Ammunition for you. Ammo, pick it up.
We have lost objective Duff.
Enemy machine gun, sight. Some ammo, take it.
They definitely know I'm here now. He has hit somebody.
That ammo's got your name on it. There, ammunition. There's some ammo.
We have lost objective Edward.
Time to take it back.
This person that kept shooting me with the frickin' AA gun. Like, finally. There's one more down here that's slightly larger gun. Got somebody down there. Hopefully it was that person that kept freaking shooting me. Revenge. Oh god. Yeah. That was smart. See grenade, jump into it.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Took that guy out. I am very happy. Still one more though. Yeah, they're just honestly trying to camp this one little gun to shoot at any ships on our side. So I'm just gonna get sniped there. It was, holy crap, he was pretty far away. It was basically all the way across that bridge there. Up there. Hopefully I can help out here. Really helped out there, didn't I? It never fails with me, does it? I made it across literally the entire, God. Literally the entire map, and then I spawn on the ship and I die instantly. I don't know how he just honestly ran through those shots there. My team's not too far behind though, but unless we're about to lose all the objectives here. Unless we do something quick, it's not going to be pretty here. I'm gonna wait for these guys to get. I'm gonna put a meat cleaver on here. That'll bring me some. Never mind, those guys blew up. Waiting for. I'm not gonna pop on a ship again because I'm really bad luck and they spontaneously combust.
We have a dreadnought en route.
Oh, thank God, we have a dreadnought. That's what we need. Oh, that was pitiful. Somehow I have a even kill to death ratio. Yeah, that didn't work.
We have taken objective apples.
Obviously, my meat cleaver did not save me there. I think I'm gonna spawn. Is that the dreadnought? I don't think it is. Might be. No, no. Definitely not the dreadnought. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed my misery here. I'm gonna spawn on this guy over here. This thing I know will not blow up instantly. Fortunately, I'm in the AA gun of it.
I can see a plane.
Come on, guys. There's a ship over here. I guess I'll shoot the ship with the AA gun. I don't even know if I can damage it. Yeah, I can damage it.
That boat, it's one of them.
There we go. Leave it to the AA gun to take out the frickin' boat. Unfortunately, it looks like the. Okay, we are moving at least. Yarg is getting torn to bits here.
Lost objective apples.
Look out! Plane!
I don't even think we're shooting anybody. Oh, a plane over here, but
I spotted an AA battery.
let's take him out. Honestly, an enemy boat here. But we are usually these things last for like a pretty long time, and we're almost dead here. And they're too busy. I'm not even doing damage. They're too busy shooting at the objectives to even notice that there's a enemy ship.
An enemy destroyer.
I'm just gonna preemptively leave there. Is the airship supposed to be overpowered? I guess all someone say. When I played it, it definitely wasn't. Alright. Can you please move? Thank you. I guess he was doing me a favor because I guess got headshot there. Oh, Lord. I don't think this map is my favorite. I will say this is I think the third time I've played this map. Can't say that I like this.
Take that ammunition.
I've played on either side.
Take the ammo.
Take an objective, Edward.
There's ammo.
Right there.
Take the ammo.
Who is shooting me here?
There. Ammunition. That's an enemy sentry.
Alright, so a sentry that's in there. It's essentially like a, not to say overpowered, but it's like a special class that you can pick up. And there's only like one or two of them on the map at any time, to where it's a little bit stronger than your typical soldier. Sunny and warm? Yes, there are maps like that. This one specifically, this was from the DLC, I believe, that came out before the one that just came out earlier today. And it seems like the DLCs are pretty grim when it comes to the maps. Like, they're, you know, they're not exactly like bright and fun maps. I guess they're going for like the very heavily like war theme. There's actually somebody, oh lord, I saw that too late. But there are a few maps that are pretty bright and nice out. Our team is just getting, I don't even think I'm gonna respawn here because there's only 3 points left. I'm gonna see what the next map is, but alright. Why does Empire's Edge keep coming up? Or I do think I'd rather play Empire's Edge though than Albion. Albion, I've played that before, but there's a lot of water like the map that I just came off of here. But yeah, I definitely did not do very well that that match there. Like, let's look at the scoreboard here. Yeah, we got absolutely clobbered. I was 10 and 11, but moving on to the next one. At least this one, it's a little bit more bright and sunny. Let me start another raffle here too. But I found like their DLC maps. So that one I was just on, that was basically Rising Tide, I think it was called, to where they're all based, you know, basically on the sea, very heavily weighted on like ships and stuff like that. To where the recent one, Apocalypse, you know, you have the aerial battles, the one I played earlier, and then the 3 maps are unique in that getting one of the tanks. They're unique in that basically one side's like attacking, one side's defending, and there's a lot of trench fighting on them. Alright, so this was supposed to be the bright and sunny, but I guess so it's actually raining. I guess they implemented something with dynamic weather at some point, because Yeah. It's I've never seen it honestly with rain on it before. I'm actually gonna be faster if I just run. But I guess that's something new, whether it was this recent patch they did or I just haven't seen it before. But if you guys remember last stream I did, you know, it was a few weeks ago, I was on this, I think it was my first battle, but it was bright, sunny, wasn't all windy and cloudy and stuff here. Alright, why am I being hit?
Munition here.
Okay, they got some people here. I saw them drop out of the plane. They're probably gonna right around pushing.
Flasche Munition.
Wait, they're down this way.
We are losing objective Charlie.
But he's in there. You see all those skulls on the minimap over there. Oh god. Yep, they found me.
We have lost objective Charlie.
But there's about I think there's at this point 27 or so maps to where I would say half of them are pretty dark. Like they're meant to be set on like you know, like World War I battlefields. Reroll Randall or Levi Biscuits on Twitch. Or like bad time to scratch here. One I was playing earlier for the new DLC. Basically, the whole map was like set and it's all like gassed out and everything. So half of it was like trees basically on fire.
We have lost objective
and
Edward.
the non-playable zones were basically like hues of green and stuff like that.
Apples.
It looked pretty cool, but it is definitely, yeah, a little different. I wish honestly I could play the music. I checked though, and so the music in Battlefield 1, it's really cool. Like, you know, it plays throughout the match, but based off of how well you're doing in a way. But so usually mine's pretty bad, but I feel like I hear, yep, I heard somebody. I just dropped a grenade though, so nope, didn't set him on fire. Oh, why'd you set me? Why'd you heal me with somebody literally right there? But it would basically it's copyrighted. World of Tanks, the new music though, fortunately that doesn't seem like it'll be, so I'll be able to have that on my streams, but I actually made sure to double check before the stream here for Battlefield to see if I could include the music. Congrats, Doug, on winning the raffle. Oh, that's pretty far. Why I'm running towards all the enemies? Worked out so far though. Well, except for that guy on my team. Pretty sure I'm like just in the worst spot imaginable that the enemies don't even... I was trying to rush that guy, but that was stupid. They probably didn't even expect someone to be down there.
We are losing objective Duff.
Yep, there's a tank here. Why don't I hop into a tank? I'll play a light tank. What the hell?
We have taken objective Charlie.
Oh yeah. Tier 1. I don't flip myself over.
We have lost objective Duff.
Guessing that's repair the track. Dropping, okay, med kit and repair kit. Or a med kit and the supply. Just figuring out what my 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons do here. Oh, I guess I need to resupply. I'm running out of rounds there. Stupid Cody.
Ich sehe ein Flugzeug.
God, they actually have a real tank here. I think it's a land ship.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Oh yeah, here comes
Flugzeug, aufpassen.
plane. I don't know if it's trying to get me or what, but I'm gonna repair here. There we go.
Flugzeug, seht ihr das?
Oh, I completely missed that shot. I feel like that bomber is definitely coming. That didn't work. Just missed him again. Who is shooting me? I just missed him again.
Ich hab hier eine Bombe.
We are losing objective
Feindlicher
Charlie.
Bomber, Jungs.
Sorry teammates, I'm just really bad. I'm in a tier 1. Now being hit from this side. Awesome. Ah, Lord. That's not good. It'd be very nice if I could hide chat. Obviously, we have some young children in this match. Yeah, I just got headshot it right off the get-go there. Alright. I'm actually going to... Let's see. Prevent myself from dying too quick here now. This may or may not be the last battle here. We're getting a little bit close to the end here, but
We have lost objective Charlie.
we'll see. I feel like this might take a little bit as far as the battle goes. Only one person back here.
We have lost objective George.
Finally got him. There we go. Killed him with a sword. Then he took two whacks. A little bit working for a second. Oh god. Now there's a frickin' tank. Are you kidding me? And a flamethrower. You gotta be joking me.
We are
Go
losing
away.
objective Freddy.
Ah. Oh, I just tried to hit him with a sword and I missed. Say Andrew, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Alright, so that obviously did not work there. The whole building came crashing down on me. Okay, A. Try to get myself into the battery here, if possible.
We have taken objective George.
Crap! It blew the doors off. Oh, they just destroyed that.
Hier, ich habe ein bisschen Munition übrig.
Heading down here, yeah. Get that door lock, I'm guessing. Alright. Repair this. Well, that, they'll probably replace that with pilsing, or they'll go back to basically having like Menz, Malnovka, like a few different maps for newer players.
We have lost objective Edward.
Can't aim more that way. I guess that's from preventing it from being a little bit too overpowered. Or if I could shoot the bridge out, that would be awesome. If I can hit the bridge, actually. One thing I like about Battlefield is there's so many different things that you can pop into, whether it's planes or coastal defense guns like this, or you know, different types of tanks, artillery trucks.
Feindliches Flugzeug, Jungs!
Probably won't stay too long in this.
Feindlicher Soldat!
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
We're only down by 100. There we go. Trying to kill that guy. I don't think I'm gonna have a ton of. Oh, like I heard a ship, but I guess not. But the reason they're taking Mitten Guard out is both sides are elevated to where so newer players don't understand, like, they're spotted right away, and I guess it wasn't always meant to be that way.
We are losing objective Alpha.
But basically, when you play a few different tanks at lower tiers and put like optics on it and have basically skilled up crews, people are automatically spotted right in the beginning instead of on the way down. You would have thought that Wargaming would have thought about that, but yeah, it's basically, that's the main problem that we have with Mitten Guard. I thought that I could have dropped stuff down. Of course there's somebody right around there. But they do plan to basically improve the new player experience, mainly with simplifying, I feel like, the crew system, but as far as the maps go, like, I personally didn't mind Mitten Guard, I felt it was a little bit too small at
We
times,
have
but
taken objective Charlie.
he's in this building. I'm just gonna. I need all the help I can get, so I typically play classes that I can chuck a ton of grenades out of. And even then, I'm kind of I'm kind of at a disadvantage. I guess that's my team underneath me that I hear. Crap.
Speer!
Yep, there's somebody there. Get him spotted. They got him, thankfully. Next closest objective, since I don't know this map too much, would be this way. Unfortunately, there's a tank that way.
We are losing objective butter.
I think the tank. Nope, the tank is definitely not destroyed. And I think that there's something. Yep, there's actually a tank right behind me. I had C4. I should have just winged it, and I could have thrown it out of the building and blew the tank up. Well, lesson learned. There's a pretty big missed opportunity. Alright, so I have a tank here. Why don't I hop into said assault tank? I kind of like that. So I have a main shell, shotgun, carrier pigeon to take revenge if I'm about to die. I find that funny that there's that's option 4 here. I think that's funny that there's a carrier pigeon. Like when I first saw Vanguard, you know, even for newer players, it doesn't really do a good job at teaching them anything. I personally feel like the best low-tier map is Mines.
We have a dreadnought en route.
Definitely a guy there still. I'll probably find him later. Oh, I could have got him.
Our dreadnought has arrived.
I don't know why I'm trying to shoot a plane, but I'm feeling lucky for some reason. Even though it's probably about to bomb the hell out of me. Alright, I need to put on my head there. Okay, there's an actual tank I need to worry about here. Crap. Plane just dropped a bomb on me, or... Nope, somebody's actually shooting a mortar at me. Okay. Actually just gonna fix up real quick. Well, yeah, it mainly comes down to, like, I don't play this game a lot to where, like, I rush in a little bit too fast to where I'm not the most, I should have shot sooner. I'm not the most aware person. Like, I should see things, and I don't even pick certain things up, even though someone's, like, obviously there. We're lost. Yeah, we lost that. I can't push into that. I'm gonna help with getting back this objective here. Hopefully. We do have a dreadnought, so we actually have a warship now, not a little dinky destroyer like the other map. hit one of these planes one of these years. That face. I thought he was going to come right in front of me. I feel like that's an enemy there. Fortunately, for him, he's dead. It's actually not really good for me to be in. Alright, there's actually another enemy up here. Poke him out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely going to be my last fight though, so when this ends, or maybe if next I die, I'll run one more raffle. Oh, come on, I should have hit him. Give me a pity hit on a plane. I did it. Oh crap, there's actually a dude here.
We have lost objective Duff.
I did it like one of my first battles when I started playing. Before it was the last stream when I did it. Since then, no, nothing. She hit somebody. See you, Victor. Have a nice one. That glare there, I think it's a glitch, but that's usually from a sniper. My tank is on fire, but I still have 88 HP, so roll with it. Roll with it. Okay, I think he's got more armor than me. I've got hold down on my side though. Maybe. I missed. That's not good. I don't think hold down counts in this game. Especially when I've missed 2 shots here. 3 shots. I think he has like the plane in front of him and I can't hit him. Oh, get down! No! I'm stuck. Yeah, that's... I was stuck. I was trying to get down. I knew it dropped down there eventually, even though I haven't played a ton. So let me start this last raffle here, since it's getting close. Good. I didn't do too bad in that tank, but our team is definitely definitely on the losing end. They got 2 tanks here. Oh Lord. That didn't work out too well. Our behemoth got clobbered too. Got blown up. Make one last push if possible. Try to make it go out with a bang here. I'll try to take out their tank. No, there's not enough time. There's only one point left. Oh well. KV4 line? So going up like the IS-6, or not IS-6, IS-4 you mean? I like it. The problem is the KV4 until you get that top gun, which it doesn't carry over to the following tank. It's a little bit of a difficult grind because of that. But like the KV3 is decent when it's elite. It's just they're slower tanks. Like the best tank of that line is honestly the tier 9, the STI, to where, you know, that's a little bit better tier for tier than the IS-4. but it's just mainly they are a little bit slower. The KV3, you know, the turret's, you know, well armored, and the gun's a little bit inaccurate, but the KV3 I think is all right. It's the KV4 until you get elite, and then the same goes, like the tier 9's good, but once you get elite, it's the good tank of the line, to where before that, you know, you're struggling a little bit. Which I'm waiting for the raffle to end, but I'm just gonna start another battle here, but I'm probably not gonna finish it out. I don't think I've ever. Have I played this? We'll see. I don't know if I played this or not. Thanks for the Steam. Got my meat cleaver. Or the stream. I say I always, yeah, I'll play games like, you know, Battlefield 1, Dreadnought, World of Warplanes, like Stellaris and stuff, when it's like it's the middle of the day and everything, to where I always contemplate like just popping on and streaming for like an hour or so when I do it, because usually it's just for like an hour, hour and a half. Most of the time though, I feel like, yeah, maybe it's a little bit too short, because like a game like this I'd play for, you know, it'd be like one, it would basically be 2 battles actually, but usually if it's, you know, I don't really have too much going on. I kind of thought, I've never played this map, so I thought I was going to somewhere that's closer for my team, but the enemy is capping everything. But I'm glad he enjoyed it. Like, this is a game where some people take this really seriously and use like teamwork, like they talk on mics together, to where I'm definitely not at that level by far. This, no, I can't meat cleaver through this. That's lame. I knew no enemies were here because it was still capping. Treehouse? There's a 1 in 3 chance of winning now for the raffle. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played this map, to be honest. Congrats, Doug, for winning a raffle again. Lord. I think that's going to be my end note there, but congrats, Randall, and also, it picked Uber again. Congrats, all 3 of you. It picked, you know, picked you twice, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You know, I had fun today. I'm gonna pop out here because Levi and I have a pretty early day tomorrow. As far as early, like, I gotta get up around about 7, but yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. It was fun. My next stream is gonna be Thursday morning, of course, for tanks. Tomorrow I may have like a video or 2 out. I'll see if I have time. We just need to, I'm trying to finish up some stuff around the house, but yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see some of you guys Thursday. If not, my stream schedule, it's most likely, you know, it's the same this weekend. It'll probably be the same through next week too. It's after that to where I might start switching things up a little bit. I think it was just, yeah, it was just the 3 of you that entered. I wanted to make sure, you know, everyone that entered this last one won. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully.